pause. Have you ever seen the strongest person you know start to struggle with the simplest of tasks? That's what happened to Linda. Linda's father was her superhero, always full of energy, always ready to lend a hand. But after his 60th birthday, things started to change. He moved a little slower. His hands trembled when he held his morning cup of tea. Sometimes he would just freeze mid-step. At first, Linda thought it was just age catching up, but soon the signs were impossible to ignore. They sought medical help, and the diagnosis was Parkinson's disease, a progressive disorder that affects movement control. It was overwhelming, but understanding Parkinson's was the first step toward hope and healing. So what is Parkinson's disease? Parkinson's is the second most common neurodegenerative disorder after Alzheimer's. It happens when dopamine-producing neurons in the brain die off. Without dopamine, movement becomes difficult, leading to symptoms like tremors, stiffness, and slowness. What causes it? Well, the exact cause is still unknown. Experts believe it's a mix of genetics, environment, and lifestyle. Genetics. Mutations in certain genes like SNCA and LRK2 are linked to Parkinson's, especially in families where it runs. Environmental factors. Long-term exposure to pesticides, heavy metals, and air pollution can increase the risk. Head trauma. Repeated injuries, like in boxing or football, can be contributing factors. Age and gender. Parkinson's is more common after 60, and men are 1.5 times more likely to develop it than women. Oxidative stress. An imbalance in brain chemicals due to chronic inflammation or toxins can damage neurons over time. Recognizing the symptoms is crucial. Motor symptoms include tremors, slowness of movement, muscle stiffness, balance issues, and freezing episodes. Non-motor symptoms can be cognitive decline, sleep disturbances, mood swings, loss of smell, dizziness, and even bladder problems. Linda remembered her father mentioning his fading sense of smell months before the tremors began. It all made sense now. How is Parkinson's diagnosed? There's no single test. Doctors rely on medical history, physical exams, medication response, and scans like MRI or DAT scan to assess dopamine activity. There's no cure yet, but treatments help manage the condition and improve quality of life. Medications like levodopa, dopamine agonists, and MAO-B inhibitors can be very effective. Surgical options like deep brain stimulation help when medications aren't enough. Electrodes implanted in the brain regulate abnormal activity, reducing tremors and stiffness significantly. Living with Parkinson's means adapting. It means love, support, and patience. Supportive therapies include physical therapy, occupational therapy, speech therapy, nutrition, and exercise like yoga and Tai Chi. Linda embraced every part of the journey. She educated herself, helped her father stay active, and made sure he felt loved and never alone. Managing Parkinson's is a lifelong commitment, but there is hope. Advances in medicine, research on gene and stem cell therapy, and new treatments offer promise. For Linda and her father, it's no longer about what the disease has taken. It's about what they can still share: love, resilience, and strength. If you or a loved one are facing early signs of Parkinson's, don't wait. Early diagnosis, education, and support can make all the difference. Let's spread awareness, stay hopeful, and support each other. Like, share, and subscribe for more real stories and health insights. And remember, no one has to walk this journey alone.